Hey gang, so today I'm down in my garage and we're going to take a look at something that I'm pretty excited about reviewing today. And that is this thing right here. And that is a scissor lift from Orion Motor Tech, or OMT. They are an Amazon reseller of primarily automotive tools, but they have a few things for motorcycles as well. So when they reached out to me and said, "Hey Craig, would you like to review one of our products?" Well, I saw this scissor lift and I said, you know, that's something I have been wanting for quite a while to help me work on my motorcycles. So I would really like to take a look at that. Now, when you get this lift, it comes with everything that you see right here. The lift itself, a nice pair of gloves to work with, and of course the tool to raise and lower the lift. Right? It's all a pretty simple device, right? Just raises and lowers. There is an operating range from 4 inches up to 13 inches, and this lift will handle up to 1,100 pounds. And of course, if I get any discount codes, I'll include them in a link with the description of this video. Now, the reason that I'm excited about having this is because it's really going to help me work on both my WR250 here and on my Triumph Tiger Explorer 1200. All right, so let me show you how I intend on using this lift. So I'm excited to have this lift because I can work on my WR250 here without having to get out my big jack, which is kind of a pain in the butt to get in underneath this bike and get it to fit right. But having a smaller jack, well, that really makes a big difference. And being that this WR250 only weighs about 300 pounds, well, this thing can lift it easily. So we're just going to try it out. We're going to get it up here nice and snug, push the bike over. There we go. And get this thing lifted up. All right, so it takes a couple of minutes to get the thing jacked up, but it worked really nicely. Now I've got both the front wheel like that off the ground and the rear wheel off the ground as well. So I can do things like clean the chain, take the wheels off so that I can change the tires out. Can't really change my oil like this, right? I need to get to the oil plug, but I can do all kinds of other things on this motorcycle, right, with this bike on this stand. And it's quite secure, actually. So I'm really pleased. Now, another thing that I'm really looking forward to having this scissor lift for is to work on my bigger bike, and that is the Triumph Tiger 1200. Now, it has a center stand, so getting it up and to do things like oil changes is no big deal. But when I take the tires off this bike, the wheels off the bike so I can change the tires, I want something to help me stabilize each end as I remove those wheels. So that's what I'm hoping that this thing will help me do. So for example, if I want to take the front wheel off, I just want to help me keep that front wheel off the ground, give me enough room to take off that wheel, and again, also stabilize the motorcycle while one of the wheels is off. So I can use this just to bring it up just enough, again, to keep the bike stabilized. I'm not going to lift the bike completely with this tool. Okay, there we go. It's just up enough that that wheel spins freely now, and I can get it off. There's just enough room for me to get it off. All right? Because this doesn't have a frame. This bike does not have a frame, right? So I'm lifting by the bottom of the engine here. So again, I don't want to lift the entire bike with that. So it's just enough to help me stabilize the motorcycle. And then when I'm taking the rear wheel off, well, basically I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to remove all of the bags from the back, so all the weight comes forward on the bike. That'll put the front wheel on the ground, the rear wheel off the ground, and then again I can use this just high enough to help me stabilize that motorcycle while the rear wheel is off. So, all right, so I think that's about it, right? This is a pretty simple device, right? It's just a lift that goes up and down, raises and lowers your motorcycle. But the quality of this seems to be very good. It's very well made. It looks nice. The mechanism works very well as well. And for $85, well, I don't see how you can go wrong. So check them out, guys. There'll be a link in the description of this video where you can go and purchase this out on Amazon, as well as I'll put this out in the gear pages of my website. And as I said previously, if there's any discount codes, I'll put those in the link in the description as well, and I'll pass those on to you. So guys, ride safe out there, and keep working on those bikes.